Hi everyone. Today's our topic is flow, action, and context variable. So this is the fourth video of Service Agent for series. So at the end of this video, you will learn how to use flow action in Service Agent Force. You will learn how to use context variable in flow action. You will learn how to use custom variable in flow action. Also, you will learn how to use one flow action output in another flow action as a input. You will learn how to use rich content in Agentforce. Okay. And we will show with the help of service agent course only, we will show a list of records. Okay. And at the end, we will learn how to create a version of service agent course as like flow. Okay. So if you did not watch previous video, you can find the entire playlist of MIAW as well as service agent course in description. In this series, we are using messaging for in-app and web, or also called as a MIAW channel for communication. So for that one, you can find the entire playlist in description. That will be very helpful. Okay. So let's start.
I am Sunil Sharma, founder of Salesforce Dream Channel. I am Salesforce certified developer. We have a dedicated team that provide the paid service. I will let you know about paid services topics later, but first I want to let you know that you can join our channel by clicking on join button on our videos. If you join our channel, then you will get these benefits. 1. We will consider your comments on top priority and you will get fast response in 1 to 5 hours. 2. If you take paid services, then you will get 30% off. 3. You will get our videos 10 days early. We provide the paid services for Service Agentforce, Flow, Apex classes, Trigger, REST services, Service Cloud, Experience Cloud, Omni-channel, messaging for an app and web, user setup verification and messaging for an app and web and community, as well as external site, etc. Please contact on our email sunilsharma1994.ckar@gmail.com if you need any paid service. You will get response in 2 hours once we receive email.
When customer is initiating the chat, then we are showing pre-chat form. With the help of pre-chat form, we take the information of customer. In that, we are expecting email address. When email address is provided by customer, then we fetch, before initiating the chat, we fetch the contact details, contact that is associated with that email address, and we associate that contact with our messaging user. Messaging user is associated with messaging session. Okay. So now after initiating the chat, if customer is asking that give me my contact details, then our agent force will not ask any information to customer. Whatever the contact is available, okay, say, our agent force will provide the contact ID to our flow, or okay, our flow, and our flow will fetch all the contact details like first name, last name, or email address, or any other field we want to fetch. Okay. Also, it will fetch the account ID that is associated with contact. Okay. Now, if when it will show, when the service agent course is showing the data to customer, then it will ask that this contact has one account also. Do you want that account also? If customer is saying yes, then what will happen? Whatever the account ID we have fetched from our flow 1, that will be provided to flow 2, and flow 2 will fetch the account details. Okay. So it will cover custom variables, context variables. Okay. You will learn different context variables. You will learn how to call flow, all those things you will learn. Okay. So in this scenario, first we need to enable our pre-chat. So go to messaging setting, setup, messaging setting, open your MIAW channel, go down, parameter mapping. I am expecting email address. Okay. And that email address I want to map with f underscore email, that will be my flow variable. Okay. Click on save. How to enable pre-chat in details I have already explained in my MIAW series. You can find the link of MIAW series in description. Okay. Now go up. Our channel is associated with route to agent cost flow. So I'm going to flow, and this is my route to Agentforce flow. Okay. So here first I need to create variable, whatever the variable we have specified in channel, same I have pasted. Data type should be text and select available for input. Okay. Make sure only available for input is selected, not both. Okay. Click on save. Now once we get the email address, we will fetch the contact. Okay. So get contact. I want to fetch with the above ID. Sorry, email address. Okay. I want to fetch first report only. Okay. Once we get the contact, then that contact ID I need to attach with our messaging user. Okay. How to fetch messaging user? So to get the messaging user ID, as part of our video number 2, we have created one variable called input underscore record. Okay. Here data type is record and object is messaging session and available for input is selected. So what exactly is happening when this Omni flow is being called from our MIW channel? Then Salesforce is injecting our messaging session record. Okay, messaging session record is containing our messaging and user ID. Okay, so here we have something called record ID. So record ID, here you can see data type is text available for input. So record ID is also a reserved keyword. In that, messaging session ID is updated by Salesforce. And input underscore record is containing the entire record of messaging session. Okay. Now I will update messaging user. Messaging user. I want to filter with the help of ID only. Messaging user ID equals input underscore record dot messaging user ID. Okay. Which field I want to update? I want to update contact ID. Okay. Contact ID, contact from get contact dot ID. Everything is done. Click on save. Activate the flow. Now our step 1 is done. Okay. Now go to your deployment, embedded service deployment. Go down, open your MIAW deployment. Go down, click on edit pre-chat. Enable pre-chat. Here select email address. If you want to make required, then you can select this checkbox. Click on save. Once everything is ready, just publish the deployment. Okay. Now this is my site where this service agent course is deployed. Okay. I will hard refresh, initiate the chat. Here you can see email address, it is exporting. So I have performed one SQL, okay, on our contact because I need to provide the contact, sorry, email address which contains contact. So I will provide this contact. Okay. In second tab, I have performed the SQL on messaging session. So here you can see till now I have 92. Okay. So I will initiate the chat. Yeah, before initiating, sorry, I missed one thing. Before initiating chat, I just want to go to our agent. Go to Agentforce as agent. Go down. This is our service Agentforce. Our service Agentforce name itself we have kept as a Agentforce service agent. So expand this one. Okay. Here you can see currently it is containing 4 versions. I will clone a new version. Clone version. Okay. So version is created, version 5. I will go to version 5. I just want to do from scratch, so I will remove everything if it is available. So this is something contact details. I will remove any action is available. Try again. Yeah. Now successfully we have removed. We have only one out of box topic called escalation. Okay. Click on active. Okay. Activate our service agent force. Okay. What is the use of escalation? Escalation topic is useful if you want to transfer the chat from service agent post to a human agent or our support agent. Okay. How to use in details, I have explained about this one in video number 2 of service agent course. Okay. Now just hard refresh, initiate the chat. Okay. And here I will perform a simple till now 93. Okay. I will copy one email address where contact is available. Okay. In real time, I'm just giving the demo, but in real time, you need to consider all other scenario also. If contact is not available, then do you want to create any contact, or what exactly is your business requirement? According to that, you need to handle, you need to add fault path and all those things. But for demo purpose, I don't want to make complex. Okay. So I'm just making simple. Click on. Here you can see agent force has joined. I got some message. This is a AI service agent force. Okay. And now I will click on. Here you can see 94 is created. I will open this one. Here you can see if you are going to, this is your messaging session. And if you are going right side, then here you can see contact details is associated. Okay. Mr. Roj, yeah, Mr. Roj Bonjele. Okay. So till now, first step we have achieved that when the chat is initiated, then we are associating the contact with our messaging session. Now, if customer is saying that just give me my contact details and all those things, then what we want to do? So we will work on those area now. Okay. Now, when customer is saying that give me my contact details, for example, okay, that time we want to call the our flow, and in flow we want to pass our context variable. Okay. So there are different type of context variable we will learn in some time. Okay. So I just want to create one flow, create a new flow. Whenever you want to use uh, flow for service agent for flow action, then you need to use auto launch, not trigger flow. Okay. Auto launch, not trigger flow. Now here, uh, I just want to create some variables. Okay. So first variable I want to create f underscore, that is my naming convention. You can give any naming convention. F underscore means flow variable. Okay. Now service agent force will provide me contact ID. So I'm giving f underscore contact ID. I will select type is text and make sure available for input is selected. Otherwise, your scenario will not work. Okay. Available for input is when this flow is being called by service agent force, then service agent force will pass value. Available for output means when this flow is being called by our service agent force, then this flow will give output to service agent force. Okay. So I just want to select available for input. I will create one variable called f underscore um, routable ID. Okay. Routable available available for input. Okay. Once everything is ready, I want to return. What I want to return? I want to return first name Okay. First name. First name I want to return type is text and available for input. My flow will give output. Okay. I want to return last name. Last and one more variable I will sorry I want to return phone number phone available for R. Okay. Now whatever in our scenario we will use contact ID, we will return first name, last name, phone number, but we will not consume a routable ID. I just want to show you that how to use routable ID. So what I will do, I will create one variable and this I will just mention that yeah, routable ID received, just so that in case you in your requirement, if you have requirement that you need to consume routable id is nothing messaging such an id. If you want to consume, then how will you consume? Okay, how will you receive? Okay, now I don't want to consume, so here I will create one formula, f underscore f underscore uh, updated routable. Okay, it will give me text. Okay, routable id, where is the routable id? In that I will add something called updated. That's it. I will check the syntax. Everything is okay. Okay. Now I got the contact. I will fetch contact ID. So the contact details. So let contacts contact. What I want to fetch? I want to fetch contact. Okay. And I want to perform a SQL using ID equals app underscore contact ID. I want to fetch single record. Okay. I don't want to fetch all the records. So I will select last option. Choose field and assign variable. Okay. Select in separate variable. So here, which field I want to access? In contact object, we have something called account ID. I want to fetch. I want to fetch first name. So first name I want to fetch. I want to fetch last name of contact and phone number I want to fetch. Phone. Okay. Now I did not create any variable for account ID. So I will create one more variable f underscore acc ID. Type is text and available for output. Okay. Now these field I want to fetch from our contact object, account ID, first name, last name, and phone number. But those fields I want to map with these variables which I operated. So first is ACC ID. First name I want to map with first name, last name I want to map with last name, and phone number I want to map with phone number. Okay. Now we have created one formula also, because in my scenario I don't want to use routable ID, but I just want to show you how can you use. Okay. So I have updated, means in routable ID I have appended something called updated. So that I want to return. So I will use assignment operator. Okay. And, for routable ID also, uh, because this is for input, this is for formula. So I need to create one more. Okay. F underscore updated uh, routable updated messaging system. Messaging, it is my variable. Okay. Available for output. Click on save. So assign value, I will give something called assign value. Assign value. So I want to assign value in our messaging session, f underscore messaging session, from where I want to fetch the value, f underscore updated routable ID, click on save. Okay. And this is my flow. Name is get contact details flow agent force. Flow agent force. Open. Click on active. So my flow is ready. Once your flow is ready, go to your when you have created agent force. So that time you have given one user. Okay. So in my case, this is my user. So open that user. So my user is Einstein. Now open the profile. Okay. Our service agent force will call our flow. So make sure your profile, your service agent force user profile has permission to run the flow or not. Okay. So here you can say run flow. That is checked. Okay. So we have permission to run the flow. Okay. So either you can provide the permission with the help of profile, or out of box some Salesforce is giving some um, permission sets that also you can use. Okay. So flow permission is already provided. Now also make sure your service agent force is fetching the data from contact. Okay. And it is also fetching the contact account ID. So make sure your service agent force user has access for both objects. So I'm going to this permission set, and in this permission set I'm going to object setting. Okay. Here you can see in accounts I have already given access read and view all page. Similarly in contact read and view all page permission I have already given. Okay. And this permission is already assigned to my user. Okay. Now go to your service agent force. Sorry, before going to service agent force, search your agent force assets. Okay. After creating the flow, just going to agent force asset and just refresh this. Okay. Go to action, click on new action, select flow action. Okay. Here we have different flows. Okay. So this is our flow. Get contact details flow agent force. Okay. Whatever flow name, see same name of agent force action will be created. Okay. By default. That you can modify if you want. Okay. Click on next. Here we need to provide the instructions. Here you can see it has given the description. Describe what your action does and when to use it in a conversation. Okay. So my action is doing this action is used to get contact details. Okay. When this action is being called that I'm doing on screen, you want to show to customer some loading text, then you can select this checkbox. So just I want to show loading. Okay. Now here we are expecting contact ID as well as routable ID. Okay. Now go to your service agent course. Go to contacts. Context variable is nothing. I- All the all the fields of your messaging session, all the fields of your messaging session is context variable. Okay. So just my in my screen it is not visible, so I will zoom out little bit. Sorry. First I need to deactivate. So okay. So one second. So first time when you create the service agent force, then out of box Salesforce is considering messaging session ID, messaging user ID, and a user language as a context variable. Okay. Apart from that, all the fields of messaging session will not be considered. So out of box, only three fields will be considered. Those you can directly you can use in your contacts, your conversation. Okay, messaging session ID, messaging end user ID, and end user language. But in case if you want to use any other field, then you need to click on edit include fields. Okay, and whatever field you want to use. Suppose I want in our scenario, we want to use contact ID. So somewhere we have contact ID on contact ID. I will select this checkbox, click on save. Here you can see it is visible. Okay. Now, it is not necessary that you can use out of box standard fields only. You can use custom variables also. Here you can see we have something called dynamic message underscore underscore C. If you are going down, then first name underscore underscore C. So these are the custom fields. Okay. So those also how to use in details I have explained in our third video. In that I have showed you how to use dynamic welcome message. Okay, in that in details I have gone through for that for these things. But okay, no issue, again I am explaining you. So please go through the third video of messaging sorry service agent course. In that in details I have explained about you how to use dynamic message. Okay, so in dynamic message we have means like we are fetching the message from some custom objects. Okay, so this is the link. Okay, that you will find in description. So here you can see Salesforce has given some description that if you want to use the end user language, okay, end user language, then this is the syntax dollar context dot end user language. If you want to use contact ID, then dollar context dot end user contact ID. If you want to use messaging session ID, then dollar context dot routable ID. If you want to use messaging end user ID, dollar context dot messaging and user ID. Okay, so this is the syntax. So the complete syntax is this one: curly braces start, not symbol, that is also called as a exclamatory symbol. After that, whatever variable you want to choose. So I want to use contact ID, so I will copy, I will paste, and curly braces close. Similarly, I need to use routable ID. So curly braces start, not symbol, and messaging session ID is called routable ID. I will copy this one, curly braces close. In case if you want to use custom variable, sorry, not custom variable, custom field. Okay, so till curly braces start, not symbol, dollar contacts contacts dot after that API name. So for example, in our case, I want to use first name, for example. Okay, so this is your API name. As it is placed, just remove underscore underscores and calibrate such close. So this is the syntax. Okay, so I will copy contact ID, and contact ID I want to pass here. So I have pasted here. I need to select this checkbox required input. We are informing to service agent force that this input is required. Okay. Otherwise, agent course will ignore this one and it will not pass the data. Okay. Similarly, routable ID, I will select this one, and routable ID, I want to use this. Okay. This is account ID. Uh, it will be used in actually subsequent actions. Okay. If if you want, maybe your flow is used on some other places also, so it is containing multiple available for output. So if you want that you want to give instructions to your agent force that don't consider Okay, don't consider this one. For example, then you can select this checkbox. So what will happen? Agentforce will not consider this variable. Okay. Now I first name I want to show customer. So I will select show in conversation. Show in conversation. I will select everything I want to show in conversation. So I have selected here. I need to give instructions. Show to customer. Show to customer. Okay. Here when it is rendering, then here it is giving two options: text and a rich text. Okay. If your data, your first name, last name, or any description that is containing rich text, then you can select rich text. Otherwise, by default, it's text. Okay. I will copy paste. Everything is ready. Click on now. Go to your agent course. Okay. Now first refresh. Okay. Now click on new topic, because in my scenario, I cannot use any out of box topic. Okay. So I will create a new topic. Here you can describe what exactly your topic will do. All those things you can do. So so what will happen? Salesforce automatically will create the instructions for you. Okay. Now in those instructions, you if you want to do the modification, then you can do the changes. But to simplify your work, Salesforce has given this option so that when you are describing about your topics, Salesforce will create topic, it will create a scope, instructions, everything it will create. Okay. So I'm just describing that when customer is asking for contract details, then fetch using this text. Okay. And show first show I will use custom variable. Okay. Till now we have used context variable. Now I'm explaining you custom variable. So curly braces start node symbol and after that custom variable name. So my custom variable name will be, till now I did not this. I will make first name. Similarly, I will use last name and phone number, and the last is messaging session. Setting session ID. So these variables I will create. So I just want to show that. Okay. Show first name, comma, 1 second. When customer is asking, so first I will type get contact details 3 October. This is my action name. I want to do. Okay. When customer is asking for contact details, then fetch using this action and follow the below instructions and follow the below instructions. Below instructions. Okay. But I want to show first name. Okay. So contact first name I want to show. Okay. From which variable I want to show? I want to show from first name. Second, contact last contact last name. I want to contact phone number. Contact And fourth is contact messaging. Okay. Fifth, I just want to if account ID. Account ID I will store in this variable HCC ID. If this is not null or blank, then ask to customer that contact has account also. Account also. Do you want to fetch account details also? Okay. So here I have described everything about my topics. Click on next. Now what will happen? Salesforce will create, here you can see Salesforce has created the topic. This is my topic name. If I want to change, then I can change. Here it has given classifications. Okay. Classification, here you can see agent use this description to determine when to use your topic in a conversation. Okay. Here scope is nothing. Tell an agent what it is able to do within your topic. Okay. Here instructions. These are the instructions. So these instructions here directly it is giving the in the form of a text only. It is informing that include first name, last name, phone number, and all those things. But Salesforce is recommending that we instead of using this one like in the form of text, we should use custom variable. Because if you want consistent behavior from service agent course, then you should use context variable as well as custom variable as much as possible. Because normally if you are in normal text, if you are describing, then Salesforce many times observe that it is not giving consistent behavior. Okay. So fetch contact details uh, including first name, last name, phone number, and messaging session using this flow action. Okay. And show below details. Okay. What I want to show here, I contact first name, contact first name, contact last name, uh, contact phone number, and contact messaging section. Okay. I will copy paste. First name I want to show from this variable. Last name I want to fetch. Last name I want to fetch. I want to show from this variable. Phone number I want to fetch. Phone number. Messaging session ID. Okay. This information I want to fetch. Here normal instructions is given. Click on next. Select our action which we have created. So get contact, get contact details, flow Agentforce. Click on finish. Now everything is ready. Now open this topic. From topic, go to your actions, open this action. If you are going down, then here you can see map to variable, means whatever the data is written by your flow that you want to map with any custom variable of service agent force or not. So okay, so account ID I want to map. I will create a new field. Okay, new variable SCC ID. Okay, SCC ID, SCC ID. Okay, you want to give any description so that it will be helpful if any other developer is checking why you have created this variable, then only it is helpful. Okay, if you want, you know that a service agent force can be called by some REST API. That time, if you want to allow to set the value, then you can use. Okay, so that REST API can update the value of this variable, then you can allow this one. If you want LLM to use this variable, then you can use this one. But if you have sensitive data, then don't select. Okay, click on save. So account ID is created. First name I want to make. First name, this is my variable name. Go up, create. First name I have created. First name is already existing. Okay, maybe in another version I have created. Yeah, in another version I have created first name, so I will use that one existing. Similarly, I have last name. Last name also I have. Okay, phone number also I have. Here, update messaging session. So messaging session ID I will create. Click on save. Now everything is ready. Now everything is ready. Now just activate the flow. Sorry, activate the service agent force. Okay. Now go to our site. I will give email address. So better I will refresh and after that I will initiate. Sorry. Okay. I want to fetch the record. So I will give email address. So this is my email address. I want to give. Okay. So first it will fetch the contact and it will associate that contact with our messaging session. Okay. Now I want to fetch contact details. Here you can see we got contact first name, contact last name, contact phone number, and contact messaging session. Okay, and this is our messaging session ID. In that we have added and updated keyword we have added. Okay, this contact is associated with account. Would you like? Okay, now here you can see it is giving all the details like contact first name, last name, phone number. Okay, our messaging session ID, whatever. Okay, it is also giving information that this contact is has some account ID. If you want to fetch that contact ID, so contact ID we have fetched. Now in second flow we will use that contact ID and we will fetch account details. Okay, so till here it is clear. Okay, now go to flow again. Create a new flow. Okay, search for auto launch, no trigger. What I'm expecting account ID. So I will create a variable, add underscore HCC identity. I will data type is text available for input. What I want to return? I want to return account name. So HCC name available for output. Okay. Second, I want to return rating. Okay. F underscore rating I want to return. So available for output. Okay. Now just fetch the record get account. Okay. I want to filter with the help of ID only. Account ID I want to filter. F underscore account ID. I don't want to fetch all the fields. I want to fetch my own fields only. I want to fetch name field. Okay. And second is rating I want to fetch. Okay. So name I want to map with app underscore account name, and rating I want to map with app underscore uh, rating. My flow is ready. Click on save. Uh, get account details flow Agentforce. Activate the flow. Once flow is ready, go to here, search for Agentforce asset. Agent for asset. Okay, just refresh once so that our flow is visible in drop down. Click on action, new action, flow. Okay, get account, get account details, flow action. Click on next. Okay, so this action is used to get account details. Okay, account details. I just want to show loading account. Okay, I want to show in conversation account name as well as rating. So I have selected that one. Here I'm just mentioning show to customer. Okay. Now, last time we have created one variable called SCC ID. In SCC ID, we have stored our account ID. So SCC ID, this very customer variable, I will pass here. Okay. Require input, I will select finish. Okay. Go to your service Agentforce. Okay, deactivate the service Agentforce and just refresh. Okay, now go to your topic, go to actions. In actions, click on new, add from asset library. I will search for Agentforce. Agentforce, flow Agentforce. Click on finish. Okay, now go to this action. Okay, go down. It is returning me account name as well as rating. So that I want to map with some variable. So here you can see ACC name. I have already created one variable. So I'm mapping with ACC name. Okay. And a rating, I want to map any rating which is available. Yeah, for rating it's available. Okay. I have mapped our account name as well as rating. So I will copy. Yeah. So account name is mapped with this one, and the rating is mapped with this one. Okay. So action I have added. Now we need to do the changes in topic. At a customer is here we have mentioned. Would you like to fetch the account details? If customer is saying yes, then we want to fetch. Okay. So that these instructions I will modify. Here again I want to highlight one point. In this case, I I am using account object. Okay. So last time we have given access for contact as well as account. So it will consider that one. Okay. So again, I'm not providing because I already provided. If I'm using any other object like case object or any other object, make sure you provide the access to respective service agent for user. Okay. Otherwise, you could face challenge in flow. Okay. When you will realize that when you are debugging, then it is working fine. But when the flow is being called from service agent force, then it is not giving the expected results. Okay. So I will copy this one. I will modify this instruction. If customer is saying yes, then fetch, then get data using this action and show below details to customer, below details to customers. Okay. First, customer HCC, customer HCC name and customer HCC rating. Okay. So uh, I want to show account name from this field, sorry, this variable, and rating I want to show from this variable. Okay. What is our action name? Action name. This is our action. So everything is ready. Copy. Go to here, paste, click on save. Make sure because I am working in version 5. So what your version, in which version you are working, make sure you activate that only. Okay. Now everything is ready. Now I will refresh again and we will initiate the chat again. So I will take one ID. First name is Seen and last name is Forbes. This is the email address I have provided. Contact details. Here you can see contact first name is Seen, last name is Forbes, and this is the number 6,000. Yeah, 6,000. Okay. Now this is the account. So yes, I want to fetch account details. Here you can see customer account name. This is communication and account rating is what? Here you can say age communication and rating is what? I will try again. Okay. Here I have given ACC. Automatically Salesforce Service Agent Force is making that to account. Okay. I will recheck the chat again. Contact details. Jack Roger. Uh, Jack Roger. 7,000. 7,000. Okay. I want to fetch account details. Here you can see Relinking Textile of America rating is warm. Relinking Textile of America rating is warm. Okay. So I hope it is clear. So till now, we have learned lots of things, but till now we were working with a single object. Means like our flow was returning a single object. But in case our flow is returning multiple records, list of cases. Okay. So what will happen in that case? So we will try that action. So I will click one flow, any flow. Now, till now we were showing to customer that one contact, one account. Now we will create a flow that will return list of cases. So auto launch, no trigger. Okay. I just want to take email address from contact. Sorry, email address from I am just expecting from customer. Okay. Data type is text available for input. Okay. With the help of this email address, I want to fetch my list of cases. Okay. So I will create one more variable. F underscore list cases. Uh, record type. I want what is my record type? Case object. Our level 4 out. So get on record get the cases case object I want to fetch. Okay. So I will filter with the help of email address. Contact email equals f underscore email. I want to fetch all the records and that I want to assign to our this list of SH. List of cases and I want to assign what value I want to assign. List of cases I am not getting. This is the flow variable list case. Oh, sorry. Uh, I should select this checkbox also. I will remove list cases. I want to return allow for multiple record type available for output object is case object. Now I will do assignment list case. In list case, I want to update our all the cases. Click on save. Case cases flow agent force. This is my actions. Click on activate the flow. Now my flow is ready. Now till now I was working on version 5. Okay. Now I want to work on version number 6 because I don't want to do modification in the existing one. I just want to create a fresh version because till now we were working on single record, get contact, get account. But now my requirement is that I want to fetch list of records. Okay, so I will create new version 6 I have created. Okay, I will remove these topics that is useless for me now. Uh, okay, now I have created a new version. Here you can see version number 6. Now I need to create our action Agentforce asset. I will create a new action. First, I will lift this. Okay, go to flow, get contact cases, get cases flow Agentforce. So this action is used to get uh, message. Okay, I don't want to use any text. Okay, this required. I need this input email address. I need, and that I want to collect from user. So collect data from user. Here I just want to show tech value from the customer. Okay, that's it. I want to select show in conversation. Now till now I was using a no normal record type. Okay, that was text only, text number. But this time my type is object only. Okay, show to customer, show to click on set. Okay, now I will refresh my agent force. I will create a new topic and I will describe my topic. If customer is asking for case list, then ask to customer for providing why providing email address, providing email address. Once customer provide email address in get data using is action and follow below instructions. Follow below instructions. So agent force case this one agent force case flow agent force get cases flow agent force. Okay, instructions mm, case number I want to show number dash subject I want to show. Okay, now maybe you have confusion that why I did not use the custom variable. If your record type is a object, then that record type you cannot store in custom variable. So in that situation, you need to use this type of thing only. In text only, you need to inform to service agent force that use case number, use subject, because in this case we are getting list of cases. So that service agent force does not have any such type of custom variable where we can store the value. That's why Now here I'm giving instructions to service agent force. I want to show case number as well as subject. Okay. Agent force message this one. Recon finish. Okay. Now in starting also I told you that whatever is your instant user, make sure that user has access for your respective object, whatever object you want to fetch. I want to fetch case record. So I will check the permission object. Here you can see I have already provided the read access and the view or field access. Okay. So now contact details. This is version 5. I am working on version number 6. Click on active. Okay. Now when customer is asking for contact list, sorry, case list, then search then service agent first will ask, give me your email address. Okay. If customer is providing the email address, then according to that, it will fetch the report. Okay. Here, because now in this scenario, I'm not using, I can pass anything. I will pass this case list. Here you can see, could you please provide your email address? This is my email address. Here you can see, here is the list of cases associated with your email address. Here you can see, this is one case number. This is the subject. Okay, status. Automatically it is fetching, but we can, in instructions, we can specify that don't show, uh, just show only case number and subject only. Okay, I will try. For present the case number and subject to customer in a clear format. Present only, I will try. Not sure it will work or not. Only the case number and subject to customer in a clear format. Are it right? Okay, so I will try again. I have activated the flow and I will, sorry, I have activated the service agent force. I will try again. Let's, I want to fetch case list. Huh. Give me email address. This is my email address. Here you can see case number and subject, case number and subject. So this email address has two cases, 17, 18, and these are the subjects. And there's one second. This email address I will open so that we can cross verify. Here you can see we have two cases 17 or 18, 17 and 18. Okay. And we have modified in our instructions. Now it is giving only case number and subject only. It is not giving status. Previously it was giving status also. Okay. So I hope it is clear.
Thank you. Please like, comment and share our video. Please subscribe our channel Salesforce Dream and press bell icon for new video notification. We provide the paid services also To get paid services, you can contact on our email sunilsharma1994.seeker@gmail.com. You will receive answer in 2 hours after receiving email.